Where do we live? It looks like years ago, before the last cataclysm, the Greeks learned from some scholars, and what I believe was Aristotle's library was kind of thrown out. Not thrown out, but you know how like when you move and you leave an important box? That's what happened, and it was retrieved. And that information was used to do all kinds of things, primarily geometric. But before that, there had to be some kind of Star Wars, some directors, some managers of the CPU that orchestrated our DNA. And it looks like they were a lot of tries, all the different hominins and, all the different peoples were tries, I think, stabs at creating this type of human like you and me that can think, but not maybe too well. And if we have the right programming, they can fix the too much thinking, right? And so they've done a bang-up job, and it's easy to see. And after that, the Greeks, they had all the geometric understanding and building, I think, and then the Romans, and everything was made up. Everything that we understand was made up. And yeah, there's some hints of truth in it from the old ancients, but we don't know if they're more ancient than what ancient we found. And so much, can you imagine? Think about how our documents have been screwed with, right? And kept under wraps and blah, 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 little pieces let out at a time. And the timelines and chronology are all screwed up, and the calendars changed. And think about how many times that kind of corruption has taken place over the last 6,000 years. Can you imagine? Well, just look at Egypt and how the hieroglyphs were chipped away and added to and all kinds of things. So there are some basics that I see. One is the hand bag or the container, and then the pine cone is a representation of our pineal gland. And so we have hints that we need to use to make the most out of what we have right now, here and now. We can take ourselves back once we recognize what's happened, who we are and where we are and how we got here. And I'm not so sure how we got here is important, except that no one will believe who and what we are unless they get the whole story. So we're going to have to tease it out. I've got a couple sides, but I don't think anyone has the whole kit and caboodle. But let's put our 2 cents together like we should have been doing from the very beginning. Who cares more about humanity than humanity? Who cares more about me than people like me, right? We should have been putting our 2 cents together and comparing religions and politics and stories and stirring out, eking out the truth. But we didn't. We just thought that we were entitled to it, and that was a wrong assumption.